So although Rossini was wildly popular for his full-scale operas, most of his musical legacy is actually from his overtures. So remember how we had incidental music and how it was music that was played with between transitions or in the background in order to lend some mood or atmosphere to what was actually going on. Now let's find out what an overture is. An overture usually takes place at the beginning of a ballet, musical, or opera, and its primary purpose is to set the scene of what is to come. So usually if you go watch a play, there's a theme that's played in the beginning of the play, and then as the play progresses, you hear more of this theme, and sometimes it's altered in different ways. So it's kind of like customized as it goes along, and so it just helps bring some anticipation as to what's going to happen. It gives the audience a sense of familiarity, and it gives something for them to actually remember as they leave the musical. If they don't remember what was really going on, they will at least remember the melody. Why? Because it was played from beginning to end. And the better the overture, the more excited the patrons, the owners of the opera house would be, or the people who were funding the musical or the opera, because it meant that people would have something to look forward to. They would remember it, they would probably go sing it down the streets, other people would want to hear it, or that person who watched it the first time would want to come down a second time. So it was very important to have a very good overture at that time. And it was held very much in high regard. So a shoddy overture did not make a good composer. So the piece we're going to be looking at now is known as the Morning Song, and it's used a lot in a bunch of TV shows, cartoons especially, and it's usually when the sun is rising. You hear this piece all the time. I'm sure when you have a listen to it, you'll see what I mean. But this piece is actually part of a bigger overture. So this piece is an overture, but it's part of a bigger overture known as the William Tell Overture. It was just so good they had to give it its own name called the Morning Song. So go ahead and have a listen to the Morning Song.